I'm gonna make myself feel better. The only way I know how. Everyone has a story, and this one is mine.
3 seconds into recording and I already have dog meat stuck in my teeth. That's what these are made out of, right? Dog meat. Dog's pretty good. You know how sometimes I'll make those videos, you know, laughing at a YouTuber because they're kind of weird, kind of cringy? Well, that's what I thought today would be, but I was wrong. Someone sent me a link to this woman's channel, and at first glance I thought, wow, this girl's very strange. This will make a great video. Upon further inspection, I found that she has a lot in common with Shrek. Doesn't sound very good for her, does it?
It is layered, not unlike Shrek's onion.
What I mean is she has a lot of layers. Okay, that doesn't sound very good either. You know what I mean, like she's multifaceted. There's lots of, she's complex, okay? If you point at her and make fun of her for being cringy and weird, kind of missing the point of her channel.
I would say question every voice inside of your head telling you that you can't do something. When it comes to clothes, you can't wear that, you're not supposed to wear that. Any rules that you've made in your head for yourself, question them.
So let's take a look. This woman's name is Emilia Fart. She claims that she changed her name legally to Fart. She must be insane. I'm not sure why you would do that. I don't think the name Fart is very becoming, although if you take one glance at her, you get the indication that she just does not give a shit. She doesn't give a fuck what people think. But then you watch her videos, and in multiple videos of her, she's talking about how she's so insecure. She wears these clothes that cover her neck because she's embarrassed of her double chin because she's a little bit overweight.
I paired my moderately fugly caftans with a constant, filthy scarf to hide my growing double chin. My hair makes me look like deranged Pippi Longstocking. I wish I could replicate myself, but with a different personality, so they could be my girlfriend, so I wouldn't have to be insecure about all the weird things on my body because they would have the exact same weird things.
So she's super insecure about her weight and the way her body looks, but at the same time, she's showing off her hairy legs in like every single video she makes. And not only that, she's like walking around all weird, she's making weird faces, she's trying to be as weird and cringy as possible. She goes out of her way to make herself look different. So right away, people are going to start pointing that out. But at the same time, how can she be so insecure about these other things? Emilia Fart is much more than just a cringy, overweight girl with green hair and weird makeup. She is unapologetically herself, and that's commendable. Whether that came about because she's self-loathing and needs something to like about herself, who really knows the deeper meaning behind why she does what she does?
Maybe it seems like I'm becoming more pathological with each passing day. The older that I get, the more I accept that little girl inside of me who wants to wear elaborate princess costumes to the grocery store.
The thing that I like most about Emilia Fart is that she's not like a traditional YouTuber. Most YouTubers play it safe, you know? They don't really want to be that open about who they are because they're afraid that their audience will abandon them, so they'll take precaution and only share the good things, you know? Only the shiny, shimmery layer that all other YouTubers show, like, oh, this is me, everybody, showing their fancy lifestyle and they're happy all the time when behind the scenes they're depressed. Emilia Fart, I believe she is 100% herself on camera. She's different than most other YouTubers, and I like that. And I think that's why she has such a huge cult following. So you can't really see it, but I have a poster here, and this is what she'll do. She'll go into her bathroom like this, all made up, and she'll just talk. She'll just talk to the camera, and then she'll open like a bag of chips or something, and then just eat it for you guys. So this is basically one of her videos. Sometimes she cries. Sometimes she'll tell stories about, you know, when she was a whore in high school.
When I was 16, I gave a guy a blowjob on his parents' yacht while his friends watched.
She's definitely an attention whore. I mean, she admits that herself. She'll admit pretty much anything.
I was born an insufferable attention whore.
She even reacted to a hate video that someone made about her, and she basically verified everything that the person said against her. Like, yeah, that's true. That's true.
She said that I'm fat, and not in the hot way, but in the way that I look like a blob. This is accurate. I can confirm that my body does look like an overly chewed piece of gum.
I think a lot of people envy her. You know, she has this sort of freedom to do what she wants, feel what she wants, be who she wants. And a lot of us, we're kind of like jailed in by our insecurities and our feelings. Although she does say some things that are kind of disturbing. You know, she's a little bit too open. Like, you can be open on the internet and tell people weird things about yourself. But sometimes, maybe just don't share that, you know? Maybe just don't.
Sometimes when my cat kneads me like dough with her paws, I wonder what it would feel like if she did that to my vagina.
I love my dreams and my subconscious, even though they make me have sex dreams about my dad from time to time.
Wait, what?
4 years ago, I pooed in a kitty litter in a closet for a week while my landlord redid my bathroom.
She shares pretty much everything.
I watch incest porn. Probably because I was molested.
Everything. She's someone that uses YouTube not only as a source of revenue, but as like an emotional baggage dump for all the shit that she's carried over the years. Whether it's talking about how she's been molested, or about all of her weird sexcapades when she was younger, or having dreams about having sex with her dad.
I have a sex dream about my dad once a month.
It's very strange. She just lets everyone know all this weird, creepy shit about her life.
One time as a teen, I put a baby carrot up my vagina. It did not feel good.
She's so uncensored. Maybe she finds it cathartic. Maybe she does it for the reactions that she gets. Maybe she does it for views and attention. Maybe she does it for all those things. One thing is for certain, she's not normal.
Or sometimes I just want to go get hot chocolate with my best bud, who happens to be a lifelike Dobby doll.
Who says that my best bud can't be a lifelike Dobby doll?
You know, she has the freedom to be who she wants. She has all the stuff off of her shoulders. But then there's like the other part where people kind of are disgusted by her and they don't like this like really grimy side of the human condition. I mean, you're never gonna please everyone on YouTube, but then again, her family watches her videos and that must be very strange for her.
My brother recently revealed to me that he watches my videos. This deeply disturbs me, but I refuse to stop talking about all the things I have ever put up my vagina.
And she's confessed that she's very lonely in real life, so...
I'm also incredibly lonely.
Maybe her videos have something to do with that. After watching one video of hers, I found out that she doesn't own any underwear.
I don't own a single pair of underwear.
I found out that she was fingered by a guy in the forest while they were walking.
When I was 14, a guy fingered me while we were walking in a forest. Like, as we were walking.
I found out that the night of prom, she hooked up with 7 different people.
The night of prom, I hooked up with 7 people.
But then she'll also confess things that are just like normal. Like she thinks pee is gross.
I think pee is gross.
Who doesn't think pee is gross aside from Bear Grylls and the dog fucker? I think something that I like about Emilia Fart is that she's not afraid to put her vulnerable side out there. And that doesn't mean she just cries in every single video that she makes and, you know, uses that for views. While she might put like a comedic weird filter on her videos, I think she's being very honest when she tells people these things about her and her life. If it came out that she was like playing a character and all the stuff she was saying was fake, I would be very let down. I think a lot of her fan base would abandon her because, you know, that's her whole appeal, is that she's so open and out there and vulnerable with herself. I mean, she's not the strangest person I've made videos on. She doesn't fuck dogs. Although she did say in one video that she tried to breastfeed her cat, so there's that.
Not proud of it, but I may or may have not tried to breastfeed my cat.
At least she's not trying to have sex with it. Her brand, if you can even call it that, is made up of acting weird, dressing weird, and making click noises with your mouth. So very similar to that creepy girl from the movie Hereditary. And we all know how it ended for her. So Emilia Fart, she's a goofball. She likes to eat food in a bathtub and spill her thoughts and feelings. And she's very obsessed with Trisha Paytas. She went as far as to make like 5 or 6 videos with Trisha Paytas' name in the title.
Like, who says I can't be in a romantic relationship with a naked Barbie who has a printed out picture of crying Trisha Paytas taped to her face?
She has a video named Crying in a Graveyard, and she's doing just that. It's 7 minutes and 53 seconds of her crying in a graveyard. She has a video named Calling People and Telling Them Secrets Then Hanging Up.
Hello? Every night I watch 4 hours of Gossip Girl and I sob uncontrollably at some point in every episode.
Her videos are very to the point. She has a video named Having a Nervous Breakdown While Eating Spaghetti in a Bathtub. She even has a playlist named Breakdowns. Oh man, here's one of her in public. Like, people walking past her probably think she's homeless. She's acting like a little bit of an autist, but she just does not give a shit, you know? She's shaking her ass in public, people looking at her. Oh man. What the fuck is wrong with her? Here's the video named I'm Trapped on a Balcony and I'm Not Going to Survive. She's so fucking weird. There's something very captivating about Emilia Fart. Her personality is very bubbly, it's very fun, but she's also very strange. Who does she remind me of? She kind of reminds me of a Disney villain. She kind of reminds me of Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
My dear, sweet child.
But I like her. I like Emilia Fart. In this video, she's sitting in a bathtub with a picture frame on top of her with a bunch of candles on it, and they're all lit, with a plate full of Pop-Tarts. It's like the saddest thing I've ever seen. Here's a video named Emilia Fart is a Tryhard, and I'll just play a section of this for you.
For years, fear made me not try. I was scared about other people thinking that I was trying, or that I cared about something. Do I try too hard? Yeah, I do. I've called people tryhards when I didn't let myself try at all. Now I am a relentless, insufferable tryhard. I am. And it feels amazing. It feels like freedom.
That need, that want to be accepted and loved by others, like it consumed her. And then one day she was just like, fuck it, you know, I'm not doing that anymore. And this is the result. I think she's happier because of it.
I played the normie game for years. I had phases when I would do things on purpose to try to blend in. And I know what that felt like. And it felt 1,000 times worse than I feel now when people don't accept me.
I think all of us want to be liked by other people to some degree, but for some people, it's like all they care about, and it can really fuck up your life if you let it. She has a video named Showing What I Look Like When I Was Normal. In this video, she shows a bunch of pictures of herself when she was younger, a time in her life when she was very desperate to be liked by other people. She says something in this video that's very important, and I think a lot of people could benefit from this message.
I haven't always looked like this, but this has always been inside me. For years, I worked really hard in my own way to be palatable, to be fuckable, to be wanted by dudes, which was the currency I thought you had to have as a woman to have value. Devoting a large part of my energy to trying to be palatable hid light within me that I didn't know was there until I stopped trying to be digestible for other people. Some people don't digest me, but my life and my body and my light isn't here to make those people feel comfortable. It's here for me to shine.
And most people, I don't think they have to go as far as Emilia did to be comfortable with themselves, to feel free, but it's still a pretty important message, and it's an empowering one. So yeah, guys, whenever you're feeling like you don't belong, or people don't like you, or, you know, the world's out to get you, just think of Emilia Fart. You know, this is a woman who goes out of her way to be weird and accepts the fact that she is weird. She even named herself Emilia Fart, and somehow she's probably happier than a good majority of us.
I feel so much better standing out as myself and having some people hate me than trying so hard to blend in and having most people accept me. I know how both ends feel, and I know which one has made me feel better about myself than I've ever felt.
So just keep that in mind, you know? You don't need other people to validate the fact that you're liked in order to like yourself. And if she's watching this, keep doing you. I like what you're doing. It's kind of strange, and yeah, like you said, it's not for everyone, but neither is anyone. I mean, I sell clothes online that are super weird that not everyone will wear. I get tons of sales every single day, and I get tons of people emailing me, sending me images of their artwork, asking me if they can design for the clothing brand, and it's kind of awesome. And honestly, it's so easy to ignore the people who don't like the clothes and focus on all the people who do, because the people who do are so much louder and they just make their voices heard. If you like this shirt, it's up on the site. It's inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. Also, this hat is on there. That's gonna do it for me, grannies.
Maybe I'm losing my mind. Or maybe I'm finding it.
All those days chasing down daydream,
All those years living in a blur. All that time, never even noticed things the way they were. Now she's here, shining in the starlight. Now she's here, suddenly I know. Standing here, it's crystal clear where I'm meant to go. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog is lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is blue. It's warm and really bright, and somehow the world is shifted. Brian said, Mariah, I love you. Mariah said, me too. Then all at once, everything looked different. So they said, I do. Like, that's decent. That's okay. I'm not the best. I'm not the worst. I'm playing an instrument. It's something. It's something. Word to the wise, dudes, Elvis is dead.
Wait, what?